What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And I wanted to make this video on some concerns people have about CPA marketing because a bunch of people been hitting me up like, man, I've been seeing videos talking about how CPA marketing is going to be dead in 2020 and, how it's oversaturated and all this stuff or whatnot, right? So let's tackle this first one here. You know what? First, before we get into that, let's talk about what CPA marketing is and why so many people like it, right? So just a quick rundown. CPA networks, CPA marketing is basically where you get paid for every person that completes a certain action, whether it's downloading an app, watching a video, filling out a form, stuff like that, right? And you can actually get away with doing the 1, 2, 3 method, which is extremely easy, which is why a lot of people like to do this, right? So this is actually how I made my first $100,000 inside CPA marketing, which is traffic source, landing page, offer. That's it. Literally takes like 5 seconds to set up. You just send traffic and then you just collect. That's it. Now, if you ran something like this in like before early 2017, pretty much any campaign you put up was profitable. Boom, just like that, instant profit. Now, the downside to this is that a lot of people have started coming into CPA marketing, which is why people are like, oh man, it's oversaturated. There's no way to make money and stuff like that. All right. And that's not really the case at all. It's just that 99% of people that come into this are doing the bare minimum, right? They actually aren't even trying, in my opinion. So if you see someone come in, right, and this is like 99% of marketers, you be like, hey, go buy a course. They're like, no. You're like, hey, go buy software. They're like, no. You're like, hey, change your mindset. They're like, no. Right? So they already stepped the deck to where they're gonna lose. Those three things right there are everything. You boom, just like that, you lost. Right? They think that they can go and do it like how this was up here back before 2017 and just go to Facebook and just throw up a random ad and then just see profit, right? They might have watched some YouTube video where someone's talking about, oh, I just spent $50 and made $2,000 back, right, with Facebook ads. And they might be telling the truth and all that stuff or whatnot because it's definitely possible. It's just that they don't tell people that it cost them $7,000 in data to be able to spend $50 to get to $2,000. They don't tell you that part because that's not the appealing part, right? So you have all these people like, oh man, what's the point of even buying a course? What's the point of doing this? What's the point of doing that? If you can just go and spend $50, you can just go and spend $150. You can just go spend $200 and then just be profitable. Like you don't need a course for that. And then they go spend, $200. They go spend $50 or however much it may be, and they pretty much all the little money that they had, and they literally just threw it into the garbage, set it on fire because they were watching some video or whatever of this person saying that, oh, I just spent $50 on this network, go check it out. And again, they don't tell you on the back end it costs them $7,000 to be able to spend $50 to get to $2,000, which is normally how it goes. All right. When you put up a campaign, it's not like it's supposed to be in profit. Like that would be awesome if it was, but you have to like weed out all the bad stuff. And don't get me wrong, you can set up a campaign and it just be profitable right out the gate. That is possible. But 99% of the time, that's not going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to put up a campaign and it's not going to work. It's not going to be profitable. Then you're going to tweak it and it's still not going to be profitable. Then you're going to tweak it and it's still not going to be profitable. And you're going to tweak it and it's still not going to be profitable. And you're going to tweak it and then it's going to be close to profitable. Then you're going to tweak it again, it's going to be breaking even, and then that's when you start getting into the whole profitable and all that stuff or whatnot, right? So that's how it goes. That's what being a marketer is. You have to go through all of these steps right here, and it costs money, right? It costs money to basically realize that, to find the data that this doesn't work right here, 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 and like this one almost there, and then this one works, and then so on and so on, right? I know a lot of these videos, and even some of my videos myself or whatnot, but I always try to put in my video and like tell you guys straight up, like, this does cost money. This isn't like some fairy tale push button magical software. This isn't some stuff that just happens overnight. Is it possible? Absolutely, but 99% of the time, that's not gonna happen, right? So yeah, guys, like, you gotta have realistic expectations, and you gotta set the deck up in your favor. Because if you're not buying a course and you aren't buying tracking software, just those two alone, you already, again, you set yourself up for failure. Like, look at it like this. If you went and got into a car, all right, for the very first time, knew nothing about a car, and like you're about to start learning how to drive, are you in the car by yourself? No. There's someone in there telling you, like, hey, this is the windshield wiper. Hey, this is how, the steering wheel works. Hey, this is this. Hey, this is the gas pedal. Hey, this is this. This is your emergency brake. This is when you should do this. This is when you should do that, right? And then they explain everything. And then on top of that, they take you out onto some back roads, where there aren't too many other drivers and stuff like that, or you're all alone. And then, you're just sitting there and, you're practicing right there. And then you jump onto the regular street, with a few other cars, whatnot, your typical back roads and city roads or whatnot. And then you go from there and you get to the highway, right? And that's normally how it goes, right? And then that person's with you all the way through. Now imagine if you didn't have that person and you just jumped in the car and you just figured out how to turn it on and then you just floored. There you go. That's what happens when you run a CPA campaign, or, pretty much any campaign, without any knowledge. You're literally just going to crash. You're just throwing money into the garbage. You just killed your car, and now you got to pay the city for damages, and now you got to pay the city and taxes. And tickets and all this other stuff, when it could have been avoided if you just paid someone $300 to teach you how to drive. Now you have thousands of dollars in fees. Now you have to go buy a new car. Now you have to pay all these tickets. Now you have to do all of this stuff because you refuse to pay $300, right? And a lot of people, again, they don't look at it logically, like, oh, I got to pay for information. Why would I have to pay for information? But these will be the same people that'll go spend $5,000, on a single class. They'll spend $500 on a single book that they'll never see results from. If you drop out of college your first year, you don't get a refund and you just spent 20 grand. But if you see someone online, like, oh, I just spent $100, you want to be a customer about it. Right? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be a student and rather than a customer, right? Customers will always fail in this space as well. Right? You got to be a student. You got to be teachable. You got to learn. You got to follow directions. That simple. Right? So yeah, that's why so many people come into this and they fail, and is it saturated? I mean, there are a lot more people doing this, but they are doing the bare minimum. As you guys can see, they're not buying courses. They aren't getting software. They don't have the right mindset. So if you say, yes, I'm going to get a course. Yes, I'm going to get software. Yes, I'm going to change my mindset. Boom, you already are ahead of the game now. Now you're doing better than 90% of the people. Now you got to get with the other, 9% and get up there with the big boys or whatnot, right? That mindset and that course and the software is everything, because again, the course is going to tell you how to run the software. The course is going to tell you how to do everything. And then the software is going to tell you, oh, this campaign here is unprofitable. This campaign here is profitable, right? That's very valuable data to know, right? You don't even know why your campaigns are profitable, even if you do put up a campaign and it just magically works. What happens when it fails, right? So yeah, guys, CPA marketing is, I know this is a little long video, whatnot, but CPA marketing is here to stay, right? It's not going to be dead in 2020. Again, there are a lot of people here and it is saturated or whatnot, but you can still make money. You can go to a network that people aren't talking about. You can go to Google Ads. Google Ads is crushing it right now, but no one's talking about Google Ads because it costs $5 a click. It costs $3 a click. Nobody wants to pay $3, $4, $5 per click. Right? That's just absurd. No, thank you. Right? Everyone wants to shop on, everyone wants to do Facebook ads. Everyone wants to, go to all of these networks that everyone knows about. Try being different, and of course, get you a course or whatnot. That's simple. So it is here to stay, and just CPA marketing in general isn't going anywhere, right? Because just because a CPA network goes down does not mean CPA marketing is going down. right? CPA marketing in and itself has been around for a very long time. I mean, you can even consider a temp service a CPA marketing agency. All right, what do? They go to companies and they get them people. They get them leads and all of this stuff. They get them workers. That's pretty much what a CPA marketer does. They get leads, they get sales, they get calls. They do all the same stuff that you would do at a temp service, is just online. So you can go to the company directly. You can go to an advertiser directly. You can go to one of these little survey sites. You can do all of the legwork rather than going to a CPA network. The only thing with a CPA network is that you will be able to run those ads, and if you aren't making six figures per year, odds are they aren't gonna do business with you. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you made it to the end of the video, leave a 1, 2, 3 down below. It's always curious. I just always be curious about who actually makes it to the end of these videos or whatnot, because people tell me all the time, dude, I want to make $100,000 a year. I just want to make $100,000 a year, right? But you can't watch a 15-minute video or how long this video is. Like, people cannot watch a full-length video, but they talk about how bad they want to make $100,000 a year. Always crazy, So hopefully you guys enjoy the information. Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you apply what you just learned.